Hey there, Shadowbuggers. I am Blunty. Welcome to this F-rated episode of DigiDirect TV. Alrighty, folks. In the previous episode of DigiDirect TV, we unboxed this, which is the Olympus Pen F, which is just all kinds of sexy, isn't it? Well, anyway, now that I've had a little bit of time to actually go out into the world and shoot with it, I'm going to tell you about what I thought about. We're going to do this in two parts. First, stills. Second, video, because I kind of want to focus on those things separately. So let's get started. First thing, oh baby, you know, it's been a minute since I've gone out into the world with an Olympus in my fist, and I'd almost forgotten just how much I love how Olympus renders colours, and the Pen F is of course no exception. And when you strip away the colour, the tonality is lovely too, even when you're dealing with the right out of camera JPEGs. And the built-in effects and filters, and yes, everything you're seeing here is right out of the camera. Well, actually, I tell a small lie. A couple of them I push the contrast, but aside from that, they're all unmolested from what the camera spat out onto my SD card. And yes, of course, all of Olympus's art modes and filters and such are here, and more accessible than ever thanks to that nifty dial on the front to let you quickly switch between color modes in black and white and all that kind of lovely stuff. Now, I'm not going to go through them all here because the features themselves aren't new. It's just how you access them that's new and lovely and fast and beautiful and happy smiley face time. But suffice to say, my personal favourites like the grainy black and white and pinhole and pop-up ones are as pleasant as ever. But aside from the ergonomics of the camera body itself and the new dials making some stuff faster to get to or easier to get to or just nice, or the fact the existing control schemes of the other pens and OMDs out there have just been evolved a little bit, the Pen F shoots just like its contemporaries, which is no shock, but it's still a very good thing because I really like the way Olympus does things. ISO performance is impressive too. You'll have to forgive the slight blur in some of these shots, that's all me. It's a lack of sleep combined with too much caffeine, I think. Anyway, while some graininess creeps in at 6400, it's not until 12800 that the noise becomes noticeably chromatic. But even then, unless you're printing at large sizes or indeed cropping in, I'm not calling it a problem. And that level of noise and slight softness from the noise reduction going on actually doesn't get noticeably worse at 16,000. But at the top end cap of 25,600, I'd not use it for anything but a quick reference or test shot. Still kind of useful to have it there though. But yeah, the Pen F is the best pen yet as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the attempt to mix new and old school design and feature ideas isn't new at this stage. There's a few cameras out there that have done it, some of them do it quite well, but it's especially well balanced with the Pen F. It feels extremely solid and nicely mechanical, and its clever screw-hiding near seamless body holds within it all the nicest bits of Olympus's tech from the pen line, including the latest flavour of the mind-bogglingly amazing sensor-based 5-axis shake reduction, which you guys know, if you've seen enough of my videos, I adore. But we'll look at that more in the next video, where we'll be looking at what this camera does with the moving image. So there you go, a very impressive stills shooter camera, and really nice to use too. The EVF is big and bright and sharp and wonderful, and I love using it. The screen does the little tilt swivelly thing, which we know I love. So if you're doing a lot of selfies or video stuff like I'm doing right now, you need a tilty swivelly screen that goes out to the side, and it's light and tough and strong, and there's nothing I don't like about having this thing in my hand going shooting with it. But I'm starting to gush, so we're going to end this episode here, and in the very next episode, which you don't have to wait very long for, we're going to look at the video functions of this camera and see what it's like on the, like I said, the moving image.